Hi everyone. I'm not sure whether my voice sounds any better. It maybe doesn't, still, not yet, but hopefully it will do. And hopefully, I haven't noticed yet. No, it's still going down very slowly, like a drain, but that was rectified many moons ago by an endoscopy. So I hope it will be this time. One doctor wanted to take me off the PPI medication, and it was the first time I'd seen this doctor. And he didn't speak to me about it. He spoke to the other person, doctor, who was with him, to suspend the PPI. And he named it. I knew what it was. So I said, I can't come off that. Why not? I said, because I've been on it for years because of the acid reflux that I get, which, has never really gone away. Although it was addressed when I had the sphincter, how do you say it, when that was addressed, and my gullet was addressed. That sort of eased it, got rid of it altogether, but now it's back. And I clearly need to be on the PPIs. I've also had the duodenal ulcer, which was caused by H. pylori bacteria. I clearly need the PPI medication. And so, of course, I leave it up to them as doctors. They know better than me. But the fact is, somebody coming in and scanning your notes, you can't just suspend medication on a whim without knowing your background. That's a nonsense. And all too often, many of us, and myself included, almost to my demise, don't question the doctors. We just take it that they're more knowledgeable, that they know better, that they know the dosages, and that what they're doing won't cause us any harm. Well, what happened to me 9 years or so ago proved that that wasn't the case. And I would encourage any and all of you to question what it is that you're being given and why you're being given it. After all, it's your body. And trite as that sounds, your body is a temple and all that. It's the only body you've got to house your soul, your spirit. And if your body cracks up, breaks down, you've got no vehicle. So you've got to maintain your body as you would a Mercedes-Benz or a Daimler, because it's the only vehicle you've got. And for somebody you don't know to come and say, this and this needs to happen on the space of walking in and seeing you for 2 minutes is something that we must all be aware and wary of, all of us. Doesn't matter whether you're 74, whether you're 17, or when you're 7, And it's the parents' responsibility to do that for their kids. So I was talking to a very nice lady this morning. Clearly I won't say who she is, but I was talking to her about my stint in the Middle East. And I said, had I known then what I now know, I would never have gone out there. And I'm not just talking about staying with Alfie and having those other two kids that most of you know I regret not having. I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about the ethics, the morality or lack of, and the whole intolerant situations that a certain idealism has when it comes to other people. For example, if you walked into certain parts of the Middle East wearing a crucifix, it would be torn off you and you would be thrown into jail probably, as happened to somebody when I was there. Not for long, they just deport you. If you walked in taking Bibles, plural, or even a Bible, would be taken off you. And in the case of the person I got to know about, because I held her passport in my hands and had to safely lock it away with other passports. This lady walked into a Middle Eastern country with 7 Bibles for her sister and for her friends. But she was accused of being out there to radicalise people into converting to the Catholic faith with 7 Bibles. She was deported with that word that Chantal likes to bandy about, Sharmuta, stamped into her passport because she went into the country with 7 Bibles. I think I've mentioned this one before, where another woman, Canadian, her name was Royce. She went to a party with a fella, a Scottish man, and very stupidly they'd come from one party, they were going on to the next party, one where I was as well. What a narrow escape that was. And she was walking along the street without a buyer on, with a man, not her husband, having had a couple of alcoholic drinks. Strictly a no-no. They were arrested. Now Royce, the Canadian embassy, managed to extract her, and she was, as I say, deported with nasty words stamped into her passport. The Scottish fellow, he didn't fare so well. He garnered a few lashes on his back before he was extricated by the then British government. I'm not quite sure what the situation was with the Scottish Parliament, but before he was extracted and allowed to return home. These are just things that come to light. the way we are, the way we accept these things, the way we accept idealisms into our countries, into Western countries, whereas our own beliefs, even down to the point of what we wear, our beliefs, we are expected to fit into that country, and that's fair enough. But when it comes to wearing a crucifix that may be well hidden, or having a Bible in your possession, then you've got to ask, haven't you, why a certain idealism will take lottery money to build their prayer places when we aren't allowed a voice in our country. As I say, we're too accepting. We bow down too easy. We don't question. We don't demand answers. And across the board, in every walk of life, it's about time we started doing that, because people only treat you as badly as you allow them to treat you.